Hey YouTube family, I'm about to share some companies with amazing remote work options, but only watch this if you're ready for flexibility and work-life balance. We're talking rolling out of bed to desk flexibility, avoid the commute entirely flexibility, work in your favorite coffee shop flexibility. If that sounds dangerous to your productivity, this video might not be for you. But if you're ready to ditch the cubicle and take control of your work environment, keep watching.
The opportunity that caught my eye with Gemini is the customer support associate. This is fully remote, as we can see. And in this particular role, you'll resolve high priority customer inquiries and collaborate with internal stakeholders. Serve as a liaison between customers and cross-functional Gemini process enhancement. Ensure accuracy of runbooks and manage projects. Provide occasional on-call weekend coverage and flexible support during the week. Review processes for scalability and efficiency on a quarterly basis. So we have a couple choices for shifts on the Pacific West Coast, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6. The East Coast has two options, Tuesday through Saturday, 9 to 5, or Sunday through Thursday, 9 to 5. So depending on what you have going on, you have a couple choices there if you're on Eastern Standard Time. The background for the particular role, 3 to 4 years of customer support experience. That can be in any facet, doesn't necessarily have to be call center experience. Passion for delivering great customer experiences, confident communication skills, experience with Zendesk. If you have experience with Slack or Teams, you have experience with Zendesk. Comfortable with problem solving, flexible hours, and regulated environments. Familiarity with cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and financial markets. If you are a buyer of Bitcoin or crypto, you have familiarity with cryptocurrencies. If you have a cold wallet, you have familiarity with financial markets and blockchain. So keep that in mind. The experience that they're talking about can be real. Gemini offers a competitive salary. It's certainly fair for a customer support associate. $66,000 to $75,000 to start. Discretionary annual bonus and new hire equity grant. That's really interesting because typically in startup companies that are new and up and coming, the annual bonus doesn't come into play until later on down the line. But that tells me they want to retain their employees and they're looking to have solid performers. A comprehensive health plan, 401k matching, and paid parental leave, flexible time off, and a dynamic, growth-oriented work environment. So if this opportunity sounds like something that you're interested in and you're ready to take your customer support career to the next level, I encourage you to apply now. Taking a look and scrolling down to the application, as I continue to post videos, we're seeing more and more of these simplified applications. First name, last name, email, phone. Where do you live? Attach your resume, attach your cover letter. Your LinkedIn profile is optional. They want to know how you heard about them. If you have a website on your own business, you're welcome to put it there. It's not required. Are you authorized to work in the United States? Future sponsorship for employment, and have you worked for them in the past? Then you're going to click the box about the applicant privacy statement and submit your application, and you have landed in a recruiter's queue. So if this opportunity sounds like something that interests you, I encourage you to apply. Check out the websites where we normally go to take a look at the employee sentiment. Because I have so many opportunities to showcase this evening, I am not going to be able to go through the reviews, but that doesn't stop you from doing so. This is not the only opportunity with Gemini. If we take a look here with the open roles, they're just a plethora. In support, this is where I got this one from. These are also worldwide. In data, design, finance, and platform, international leadership, internships. We have any students that are tuning in to me. Legal and compliance, marketing, operations, human resources, product, risk management, security, as well as software engineering. With that said, we're going to move on to my next opportunity, which is with GitLab. GitLab is behind the scenes of DevSecOps platforms. And so, in simple terms, a DevOps is a set of practices and tools and a cultural philosophy, really. And it automates and integrates the processes between software development and IT teams. It also emphasizes team empowerment across team communication and collaboration and technology automation. And so an example of that would be a software platform called Atlassian. I actually work on that particular platform, Atlassian. And when you do a lot of project management work, or if you have been a project manager, many companies are adopting Atlassian as one of their pieces of software that they collaborate within across teams in the division of the organization. The opportunity that caught my eye here, they're looking for a commercial account exec for the mid-market in Southwest. And so this account exec would be in the middle market. And what that mid-market means that the company is considered too small to be a large business, but too large to be a small business. And so they're caught up in the middle. Account exec is going to be focused on the Southwest part of the U.S. I thought this was a really nice opportunity to get to travel, meet new people, see something different. If any of you have had a sales background or have been in the account exec, this is a very good opportunity GitLab is offering. So for this particular opportunity, you'll serve as the primary contact for mid-sized companies managing projects of all sizes. You'll collaborate with business development and sales managers to exceed quota, articulate GitLab's value to prospects and clients on your territory. Document buying processes, build a pipeline of clients and close new business and assure adoption. Work with partners, create accurate forecasts, promote events, analyze wins and losses. Advocate for your clients, master sales frameworks, and leverage relationships and sales skills. And so you'll also embody GitLab's values and a willingness to travel as needed. What you'll bring to the table: experience with SaaS sales and an interest in GitLab as a whole and open source. Strong communication, negotiation, presentation, and closing skills. A preferred piece of experience, but it's not required, is experience with GitLab products, SDLC or ALM, in alignment with GitLab's values, motivation to drive results. The base salary for this particular commercial account exec is $66,300 to $117,000. You have an eligibility for bonus up to 100% of your base salary. The opportunity to work remotely anywhere from the U.S. and make a real impact, and a dynamic, values-driven environment building cutting-edge software, and a chance to help clients succeed with GitLab. If you're ready to take your sales career to the next level, I encourage you to apply for this particular opportunity. As we scroll down to the application, here's another one, yet again, a simplified application, and we really like that. First name, last name, email, phone, where you live, attach your resume and your cover letter. Insert your LinkedIn profile only if you're interested in doing so. They want your preferred name to use during the interview process. They want to know what country you're located in, and will you require future sponsorship for employment? Are you subject to any employment agreements? Let's take a pause here. I want to hone in and dig my heels into this particular question. As you are applying for jobs, you're going to see this question more and more. And what they're asking is, right now, where you work, if you intend to do this as secondary employment, does your current employer have any policies in place that preclude you from a secondary job or have specific rules about secondary employment? On the other side of the coin, it's asking you, if you are not employed and you're looking for a job and they hire you, do you have a non-compete agreement that you signed with your previous employer that may preclude you from being able to be hired here at GitLab? So if you have your employee handbooks, typically most companies now are issuing those electronically. Everyone, when you are new to a job, I encourage you to read your employee handbook. That is there for you. I'm just informing you that knowing what's in that handbook can be a real game changer for your employment span at a company. They also want to know if you need any accommodations for the interview. So we like that about the company already. And then they want to know if you have experience as a mid-market account exec that supported SaaS products. Here, they want to know voluntary self-identification. It's voluntary. You don't have to tell them if you don't want to, your gender, or if you're Hispanic or Latino. Also, they want to ask about your veteran status. That's voluntary as well. You don't have to answer that question. And they want to know if you have a disability. If you're comfortable sharing that and you have one, I encourage you to do so. After you answer those questions, you'll submit this and you are well on the way to your paperwork landing on a recruiter's desk. So if this opportunity resonates with you, it's definitely a fair salary. There's some perks here. If you've been in sales, customer service for a really long time, If you are a person who has built a number of relationships during your career span, this mid-market commercial account exec sounds like a very good role for you. Resources that we always look at for employee sentiment, find out about this company and the culture, and then make your decision if you're going to apply for this role. And with that said, we're going to move on to the next one. That's with Sharecare. Sharecare is a company that offers digital therapeutics, and they work with employers, health plans, the public sector, insurance providers, and pharmaceutical companies. Their digital therapeutics platform includes anxiety management, financial well-being, weight loss, tobacco cessation, community engagement, diabetes prevention and management, lifestyle and disease management coaching, mental stress and strength management, relaxation and meditation, reverse heart disease, and MSK. The opportunity that stood out to me was Sharecare is the forms completion specialist that is fully remote. This is not the only opportunity with Sharecare. It's a number of opportunities that are remote, so I encourage you to check out everything that's open on their job website. But in this particular role, you'll complete disability and FMLA forms accurately within tight deadlines. You'll be collaborating with patients, clients, and medical staff to gather necessary information. You'll utilize electronic health records, adhering to HIPAA standards and ICD-10 coding. I just want to hone in on that. That does not mean that you need to have ICD-10 coding experience. That means if you have ever seen a code, maybe on a bill that you've received as a consumer, then you are familiar with it. If you're a student looking for something full-time and want to go to school part-time, and you've taken an anatomy or physiology class, or you've taken a medical terminology class. And also, if you go back to the video that offered the free courses, there are medical terminology classes within those courses that you can take. You'll get a certificate, and you can apply to this job saying with confidence, hey, I've experienced in medical terminology. Here's my certificate. I have completed all the fundamentals of a medical terminology course, and I am qualified. So take a look at that courses video if you are a bit concerned about that particular qualification. You'll meet productivity and quality goals, adapting to changes as needed, participate in compliance training, maintaining a current HIPAA certification. Go back to the course video. There are many HIPAA classes or courses, if you want to say, that offer a certificate in HIPAA training. So if you are concerned about that qualification, we have a resolution for that. You don't have to be concerned. You can get your certificate, learn the fundamentals, embody Sharecare's commitment to patient privacy and customer service. Your background or your qualifications, 1 year of experience in medical records. So if you worked in a clinic, if you've worked in an environment where you've dealt with client information, customer information, you've dealt with records. It may not be a medical record, but it is a record that falls up under privacy. So you have to learn how to translate what you've touched that is relatable to the actual job description itself. If you worked in the clinic, if you've worked in scheduling, if you've worked in staffing, if you've worked at any kind of health insurance carrier, if you've worked at any type of hospital, mobile medical units, anything like that. If you've worked with customer information, you've worked with records of some type. And to be honest, all of us have touched records at some point in our lives. We've had some experience with that. So they want 1+ years of experience with medical records, proficiency with Microsoft Word, PDF, Adobe, and electronic health records. Strong communication, critical thinking, and customer service skills, ability to type 50 words per minute, lift 25 pounds, and work in a seated or standing position. Team-oriented with a focus on process improvement. So the ability to type 50 words per minute, I'm going to be tough to dance around that. I do offer and have offered in all of my videos a link in my description box to a website where you can practice typing. So you can take tests to find out how your typing is progressing. And so if you're a little bit concerned about that, I would encourage you to take a look at my description box. And you'll be team-oriented with a focus on process improvement. Sharecare offers the opportunity to make a real difference in patients' lives, a dynamic patient-focused work environment, professional development opportunities, competitive compensation and benefits package. In terms of Sharecare, they do not post the salary that they will pay for this job. What I would encourage you to do is go to salary.com, key in forms completion specialist, and look at the nationwide pay or salary band, and then look at the median, MEDIAN figure, and that is where negotiations would start for salary for this particular role. So if this is a role that interests you, I encourage you to apply, and we're going to take a look at the application. Sharecare uses Workday. So what we know about Workday from our previous videos is that it auto-fills with a resume if you are resume ready. That means it's going to parse the information out. It's going to populate the information in the fields on the application for you. The only thing you're going to be required to do is to make sure that information landed in the right area. If you choose to apply manually, means key in all the information yourself, please set aside 20 minutes of your time to complete the application, because that's how long it will take. And if this opportunity resonates with you, I encourage you to apply. One of my subscribers who indicated that they had a degree in allied health. If that person is watching my video today, I ran across this particular opportunity and you may be interested. I don't know if you're looking for something new at this particular point. That allied health degree, it aligns with this opportunity. There are some other opportunities that are remote. I just want to point those out. We do have medical record specialists that are full-time and they are fully remote as well. So check out these particular opportunities, and we have some state-focused remote opportunities. So check it out, see what's here that may interest you other than what I'm showcasing today. And with that said, I'm going to move over to my next opportunity with Logan Health. There are some remote opportunities within Logan Health, so let's take a look. The opportunity that caught my eye was a financial clearance specialist. I've been engaging with one of my YouTube subscribers and let them know that I will be showcasing ongoing some financial clearance specialist opportunities. And so these are remote eligible. Here we see that the specific states that they call out are Arkansas, Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Michigan, Missouri, Montana, Minnesota, New Mexico, North Carolina, Ohio, Oregon, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, Washington State, or Wyoming. And I'm willing to step out on a limb and say, even if you're not in one of these states, I would encourage you to submit your application anyway. There may be some other upcoming opportunities that are not showcased here where they will consider other states other than what's listed. For the financial clearance specialist opportunity, you'll be verifying patient insurance, eligibility and benefits, ensuring accurate documentation, researching and resolving billing issues, maximizing upfront patient collections, collaborate with the authorization teams to streamline the care process, staying up to date on the latest insurance changes and regulations, providing exceptional service and maintaining patient confidentiality, and adhering to HIPAA standards. 2 years, what's required of this position? They're asking for 2 years of experience in patient registration, finance, or insurance, strong knowledge of healthcare insurance, benefits, and medical terminology, proficiency with Microsoft Office, and a willingness to learn new software. So that means for this particular opportunity, you can count on learning something new. They're going to teach you to learn new software if you have a willingness to learn. They would like someone with excellent analytical skills, organizational and communication skills, and the ability to work in a fast-paced environment. Logan Health offers the opportunity to work from home full-time, competitive compensation and a benefits package, the chance to make a real difference in patient care, and a dynamic team-oriented work environment. So if you're ready to take your career to the next level, I encourage you to apply. Logan Health does not list the salary for the actual role, but what we know we can do is we can go to salary.com and we can enter in financial clearance specialist, and then we will look at that median portion of the salary band, and that's where the negotiations will start when you get that call from the recruiter. This is a day shift job, 8 hours a day, because this is important. It indicates that please know schedules and shifts are subject to change based on patient care and department or organizational needs. And so it's a hospital, right? So it operates 24/7. The typical hours within a financial clearance specialist room are 8 to 5. So So if this is an opportunity that resonates with you, I encourage you to apply. There are 436 job opportunities with Logan Health. I wanted to bring you some fresh companies. Take a look at all of the opportunities. This is not the only remote roles that Logan Health has available at this time, but I wanted to showcase this one as I promised one of my subscribers that I would be bringing these forth. So if this opportunity resonates with you, I encourage you to submit your app. And with that said, we're going to move on to my next opportunity with Pacemate. Pacemate is your remote cardiac monitoring solution, and the opportunity that caught my eye here, I do have some nurses that have reached out to me about opportunities that are remote. I found the cardiac device specialist. They have two roles, one is day, one is evening, and I also found a director of clinical services, the one I'll be showcasing today is the cardiac device specialist. This is a fully remote role with another simplified application. In this particular role, you'll integrate your understanding of physiology, pathophysiology, and cardiac device function to provide expert remote monitoring and analysis, identify issues with pacemakers, defibrillators, and other devices, and develop strategies to address them, collaborate with our clinical team and provide us some clear professional documentation, uphold the highest standards of patient confidentiality and HIPAA compliance, embody patient-centered care philosophies. Every team member is a caregiver dedicated to meeting patients' needs at Pacemate. The background that Pacemate is looking for this particular role is a bachelor's or associate's degree in a relevant field. That field doesn't have to be just nursing. It can be nursing, medicine, electronics, or engineering. Experience in cardiac device rhythm management coursework, experience with cardiac device rhythm management through coursework or equivalent experience, at least 2 years of recent cardiac device management experience, proficiency with device diagnostics. The preferred qualifications or certifications are cardiac rhythmic management industry training, CCT, RCES, IBHER, or experience with collaborative software such as Microsoft Office, Teams, or Slack. Pacemate offers competitive compensation, comprehensive benefits, health, dental, vision, disability, life insurance, retirement savings, and more. An opportunity for professional growth in a patient-focused organization and the chance to make a real difference in patient lives every day. So if you're ready to join a team of cardiac nurses and take your career to the next level, I encourage you to apply with Pacemate. We have another simplified application. You can apply with Indeed or manually enter your information, attach your resume, paste your cover letter, answer the questions that are asked, and click submit, and your information lands in a recruiter's folder. So if you're interested in the opportunity with Pacemate, I encourage you to apply. And with that said, we're going to move over to our next opportunity with FanDuel. And the opportunity here at FanDuel that caught my eye, we had an overwhelming request for overnights, night shift, and weekends. I found two opportunities in customer operations with FanDuel. And the one that we're going to focus on today is the workforce management coordinator, passion for data-driven decision making, and you enjoy a fast-paced environment and love helping teams succeed. FanDuel wants to hear from you. In this particular role, you'll monitor service levels, site performance, and agent metrics in real time. So you will not be a call center agent. You will be assessing the call volumes. You'll be approving vacation requests, create schedules for the call center environment based upon certain metrics that are or data that's collected during call center hours. You'll drive teams to meet service and efficiency goals, analyze contact volume trends, and collaborate with operations and workforce management teams. You'll generate performance reports and action plans. You'll approve time off and overtime requests. You'll step in to handle customer contacts as needed. You'll stay calm and communicate clearly in high-pressure environments. The stats, or better known as your background that they're looking for, 1 year in a contact center environment. So if you've worked in customer service in a call center environment, this role is for you. 1 year as a real-time analyst preferred. That means you don't even need to have experience with workforce management as an actual analyst. They're willing to overlook that if you've got 1 year in the contact center environment. Experience with workforce management software and systems like Salesforce and NICE is a type of phone system. Strong Excel skills and data analysis abilities. So if you need to brush up on your Excel skills, definitely go back to my courses video. Excellent communication and collaboration skills, familiarity with call center workflows, and the ability to work nights and weekends. And that makes sense because this is an overnight and weekends role. FanDuel offers professional development opportunities to grow your career, generous insurance, paid time off, and competitive pay, a fun, growth-focused environment, building products fans love, mentorship, development resources, and wellness benefits, the chance to make a real impact on customer experiences. So this particular role pays $19.71 to $26.97 per hour. So if you're ready to level up your career in workforce management, take the time to apply. Let's take a look at the application. So here again, another simplified application we see. You can apply with your LinkedIn profile if you have one. If you choose not to do that, you can enter your first, last name, email, phone, where you live, attach your resume, attach your cover letter. If you have a website of your own, you're welcome to share that with FanDuel, although you don't have to. You have a LinkedIn profile you'd like to share? That is not required, it's voluntary. Are you an employee of Flutter or Flutter Brand? Your base salary expectations will always be honest there. You know, don't short sell yourself and put down a rate lower. Put down what you believe you're worth. You don't know the outcome. It's not to say that that's going to detour the recruiter from calling you about the opportunity. They want to know about your total compensation expectations, your preferred name. Again, here we are. They're asking about that non-compete agreement that I spoke about earlier. We're going to see that more and more in employers' applications. They want your legal first and last name. They want to know that if you live 120 miles within New York, Atlanta, Jersey City, or Los Angeles offices. If you're not located within 120 miles of location, are you willing to relocate for this opportunity upon hire? This is a fully remote opportunity. And I can tell you that's just a standard question in FanDuel's application, so don't be alarmed about that. They also have some of these positions that are on site and remote in specific cities. So they're looking for folks that are local, and they're looking for folks that are not local that want to work remotely. They're asking about your gender, your race, and once you complete that, and these are voluntary questions, you do not have to answer them. If you don't feel comfortable, submit your application and your information lands in front of a recruiter. So if you're interested in this opportunity with FanDuel, I encourage you to apply. Check out the websites that we normally do for employee sentiment and reviews. Learn a little bit about the company culture and the history so that you prepare during that phone call, get your interview questions together that you want to ask the recruiter or if you want to ask the hiring manager. And with that said, if this opportunity resonates with you, please apply. I encourage you also to check out the other roles that they have open that are remote. We're going to move over to our bonus opportunity, and this is with a company called Drips. Drips is the leading provider of alternative communication. Drips is hiring for part-time opportunities. They offer competitive benefits packages up to 90% of your premium, give you access to great medical, dental, and vision and life insurance options. They also offer fully remote roles, and so I wanted to showcase these. They offer company paid benefits, birthday treats delivered, virtual coffee meetings, happy hours, monthly anniversary toast, and workplace clubs. So what caught my eye here is that they are looking for chat room operators, earning $10 to $13 per hour part-time, up to 28 hours a week, plus flexible scheduling, 6 hours a day, 3 to 5 days a week with options for morning, midday, afternoon, and evening, and Zoom training so you can brush up on your video chat skills. You're going to quickly and accurately respond to inbound messages via the chat room to leads regarding questions or concerns about products or services, utilizing point and click frequently, ask questions, canned responses. So all of the responses that you provide to the consumers who have questions are scripted. So you'll Pay exceptional attention to detail and a commitment to excellence. You'll have lightning fast typing skills, no hunt peckers. Drips does not look for individuals below 50 words per minute. So again, if you are concerned about that, I go down in my description box, check out the typing website. Impeccable grammar, spelling and logic, emoji fluency, stellar written and verbal communication skills, rock solid reliability, and a stickler for schedules, reliable internet, and an up-to-date computer. So during your interview, please ask questions about what they mean in terms of up-to-date computer. Make sure you clarify that. So if you're ready to join the team and you're a word nerd with a passion for clear communication, Drips wants to hear from you, and they encourage you to apply now to become a conversation superhero. So this was an opportunity that just hit the boards. It's fresh. It's part-time. They have shifts in the morning starting between 8 and 10, midday, afternoon starting between 11 and 2, and evenings starting between 4 and 6. So if you have time looking for some extra pocket cash, I encourage you to apply to Drips. And that wraps it up for all the opportunities that I have to showcase in this particular video. I know it's jam-packed. I want to leave you with something to think about today. Believe in the process. Trust me, all that effort will add up. You'll start to see progress even if it seems slow now. And when the timing is right, that dream opportunity will come along. You just have to believe that it's yours and keep putting in the work. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.